What's good, everybody? Hello, and welcome back to my MCU journey, and thank you so much for joining me as I check out Secret Invasion, which is the first series of Phase 5. We're going to follow the same format that I did for Phase 4 series. You guys enjoyed it, I enjoyed it, and that's 3 episodes per. I do see that Secret Invasion is only 6 episodes, so we're going to have 2 videos, and ideally I want to come back tomorrow for the last half, but that's in 3 weeks from now at the time of recording this. I don't know if future me is going to be able to get the video out the very next day, but she is certainly going to try. If you're new here, my name is Kale. I do have a Master MCU playlist that contains all my reactions. I've been doing everything in release order, and I haven't skipped anything yet, and I don't plan to, no matter how many times people ask me to skip certain movies and shows. At this point, I am very committed to doing everything in the MCU, even if the pace is a little bit slowed down. And with that, I do just want to say an extra special thank you to everyone for watching through phases 4 and 5 now, because I know that these phases are not popular. I know that the views on these videos drop off, but I'm committed, and I just want to say so much thank you for watching, leaving comments, leaving likes on the videos, coming on over to Patreon if you want to do the full-length watch-alongs and just be part of the community there. It truly, truly means the world. And I want to throw out an extra special thank you to the commenter that left a really, really kind comment on my She-Hulk video, the very first one. I ended up pinning it because it meant so much, and honestly, it's something that I think about on a regular basis when it comes to these MCU reactions. I'm kind of motivated to be one of a very few group of reactors that has done everything in the MCU. So thank you again so much for leaving that comment. It truly meant the world, and I just want to really highlight what you said there. So thank you so much. Secret Invasion. What do I know about this show? Well, I do know that it is kind of mediocre apparently to the majority of people. So we'll see how I feel about it. But I will admit that I'm very excited to catch up with Nick Fury. I know he is the main character in this. We have not seen this man since Endgame. He has been MIA through all of Phase 4, and I'll admit I do miss the guy. I miss having Sam Jackson in the MCU. So I'm very excited to catch up with him. I'm gonna assume that we've got Skrulls in this show because that would just make the most sense. But as for what happens, I mean, a secret invasion, clearly, right? Because that's what the show is called, and there's got to be a reason for that. So aside from that, I don't know anything else, but I'm excited to dive in. Patreon, as always, for full-length watch-alongs, but I do also want to mention real quick that I am watching through the non-phase Marvel stuff over there. I do want to edit some of it for YouTube eventually, but that'll be a long time from now. So if you are in the mood to binge watch shows with me, come on over there. I'm currently about to start season 4 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and I'm so excited for that. I am watching those shows in a timeline order, though, in order to bounce around a bit, because admittedly, the idea of watching like all 7 seasons of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. all at once before I ever moved on to anything else just didn't really sit right with me. So we are bouncing around quite a bit, but it's been a lot of fun, and I'll leave links in the pinned comment for that journey so far and what you can find. And with that, I think that's about all I have to say. I'm really thirsty all of a sudden, so I'm gonna take a bunch of water into my mouth, and then we will get started on episode 1. Thank you guys again so much for being here. Russia, hey?
I'll be right there. Don't move.
Imagine a world where information can't be trusted. Not very hard, is it? News service says one thing, website says another.
We don't have to imagine that, y'all.
All we can turn to are the people we care about. But what if those people weren't who we thought they were? What if they weren't even human? You realize that the entire world is at war?
So you think the same people are behind all of this?
Skrulls. Carol Danvers and Nick Fury promised to find them a new planet. They want ours. Skrulls could be anybody, anywhere, at any time.
I mean, he's not wrong, but
The only Skrull contact has been through Nick Fury. That means they're our allies.
Then where is Fury?
He's on Saber. God, and if I'm gonna bring him down for...
Saber.
I need to give him something more than just theories. I need evidence.
I stopped filing reports at the office. Don't know who I can trust anymore.
And I'll give the information to Fury, okay?
No. Frig. This Prescott guy, I wasn't... wasn't really vibing with. Sorry, I didn't finish my sentence there. So who killed him?
I need an extract fast. I need an extract.
Academica Metro Station, 6 blocks northeast.
Oh gosh. Of course, we got a crowd. Always with the crowd. Oh jeez. I didn't know what I was looking at for a sec. Ooh. Oh my god.
Rukia! Talos, what the hell are you doing here?
I'm chasing him.
Oh. Well, heck. Prescott called it then. And he ended up dying anyway. Oh, right. I remember when people were really shitting on this intro sequence because it is very clearly AI. Yep, I remember that. Yeah, this looks like garbage. Dermot Mulroney, what? Okay, I like him. Emilia Clarke. Don Cheadle back, cool. Although I suppose, to be fair, this will be a good example to have of like what generative AI used to look like. Not a fan though. Pay artists, people. We cannot lose our humanity, which is in art. So I guess the Secret Invasion is Skrulls. Also, that's definitely like the worst Marvel intro out of them all so far. He's got a big beard.
I am so sorry. Son loved you, but she worries me that it would take something like this to bring you back to Earth. We've been helping you for all these years to ensure that you kept your promise. After the blip, you were different.
A lot of people were, to be fair, right?
I got kicked off the council. Gravik, mate, he took your abandonment that much harder.
Gravik is now the newest member of the Skrull Council. Schematics for a dirty bomb intercepted by Prescott.
Well, Gravik's trying to start a war between Russia and the United States.
And that was Prescott's theory.
If he succeeds, your species will cease to exist.
Going for a walk. You're going for a walk in Moscow at night.
Oh, you're gonna stand out.
I don't think he cares. I also think his energy right now is a big old pile of, oh, fuck this.
Agent Fury.
Rhodey!
Just received word that he's left Saber.
What do you mean he left Saber?
Oh, Dermot's the president. Okay.
And unfortunately, we also intercepted an encrypted message from Agent Hill to Agent Fury. Given the fact that I could reach neither Agent Hill nor Agent Fury, they were effectively AWOL.
Of course. I feel like Nick Fury would be the man that would know better, personally.
Take the hood off. Ah, damn, and I was hoping for a command performance of Old Man River.
Did you just have me extraordinarily renditioned by a group of your thugs?
Usually only scratch the surface of mediocrity.
It is so good to see you. Do you have some sort of clock fetish that you've been...
Not me reading cock fetish with the subtitles there.
Oh, you make yourself at home, Fury.
He is.
You know the rebel leader personally, don't you?
I knew him. What do you know about a heist at a black market storage facility in Kazakhstan? You know damn well what was in that storage vault.
The fact that you don't know tells me all I need to know about this new, rather old Nick Fury.
Oh dear.
I think Thanos' snap changed you. Back in the day, you would have seen my rather mediocre bagmen coming a mile away. The fact that you didn't see them coming means you haven't a hope in hell of seeing Gravik and his rebels coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
I let
I mean,
your
that's a
men
valid
take
point.
me so I could get to you.
Did he know they were her guys, though? Did he intentionally go on that walk to get captured by them, to go see her? Maybe he did. I didn't get that vibe, though.
Memory jogs about that Kazakhstan thing. Call a brother.
Oh, what's that? Okay, so this is our guy.
Take your natural form.
Welcome to New Skrullos.
New Skrullos? Just like New Asgard?
When's the last time you ate, Vito?
It's Colby.
We grow only Skrull produce here.
Oh, cool.
Whatever dangers you risk getting here, know they're worth it.
I'm happy to see Emilia Clarke in this. I haven't watched hardly anything that she's been in since Game of Thrones, so does that mean she is a Skrull too? Cute.
We're over 500 strong now.
500.
Gravik provides refuge. But if you do choose to be a warrior, there is one advantage.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
You get to leave.
Oh wait, I thought this guy was Gravik. Never mind. Thought maybe Beto was like an alt name.
Prove your loyalty, and Gravik will reward you.
What's behind there?
Victory.
Well, at first glance, this doesn't look very good.
What is your dream?
Home. In my own skin.
So that's probably got to be Gravik up there.
Now take his mind.
Yeah.
Skrulls have infiltrated the ranks of major world powers.
Not good.
How about the arrival of Agent Fury? For a man who's sworn off Earth, he would not have returned without cause.
You got that right.
Send in a raid now.
Yeah, if by now you mean wait until a Skrull rebel picks up the devices in order to follow them to their hideout, then yes, I totally agree.
Cheeky.
Yeah, till she sees an ugly-ass squirrel like you, then she goes into hunting mode.
I'm considered good-looking amongst my kind, then. Attacking MI6 operatives?
Talos, let me explain something to you. We're no longer in just a war with Gravik. We're in a race with Sonya Falsworth, who celebrates the scorched earth policy. You want to save innocent Skrulls, you're gonna have to hurt some people.
Yeah, okay.
This was Gravik, I think. Oh my god, it's far too much sugar.
We go tomorrow, and we don't stop until Earth is ours.
So they really want to take over all of Earth, hey?
Zerx will drive you. You take the cash to this address. You deal with Paprician and no one else. He'll give you 2 bags. You get him to the Moscow safe house undisturbed and intact.
What's our MI6 status?
Things are gonna... I already know. Shape-shifting always messes with me.
Oh, shit.
I got it, mate.
Not bad for a 136-year-old. Well, you know, not even 40 in human years, haven't
Ah, just a young person.
Then exactly what do you want?
Some damn good answers.
Hurry, Hill, hurry, Hill.
Initiating foot pursuit. I'll keep you posted.
Yeah, just keep me informed.
But you gentlemen will have to call it another time. I'm late for an appointment.
Oh, well, who you meeting with?
My wife, Mr.
Oh, ooh, damn, this is nice. Who are you going to meet?
Perhaps we would all be more comfortable in a gallery space where there is more natural light.
Oh, you got any more of these comfortable-ass Louis XIV chairs in there?
Also, there's plenty of natural light in here.
Dirty bomb.
Boom goes the dynamite. Lie number 2.
You going to shoot me?
Maybe. Well, probably.
But not right now. Where are the bombs?
Your name's not Keller.
Skrull. Name is Talos.
Oh, shoot.
I got this.
Do you?
This is my fight. I said no.
Fury let him do his thing.
Tell me where the bombs are.
Prey on people.
Oh! Oh!
I said no.
He did, yeah. Oh, jeez. I should have expected that. Oh, wow, they caught up with them quick.
Last warning!
It's what you always say, but there's always another.
They know each other?
Gaia.
Oh.
Her last words? Find Gaia.
What?
She's dead.
How?
Why don't you ask the people that you work for? Give me the bomb. You know that I'll protect you.
You can't.
Gaia, I know.
All right. We know the connection there now. I do feel like I need to jog my memory about, like, Talos and the scrolls just a little bit. I probably should have done that before I started watching, but I just didn't know what we were getting into. So now that I know, now I can just, you know.
How do you think we kept the Cold War from going hot? Spooks like me, bad shots.
You can't say that.
No, you can't say that.
It's good to have you back, Fury.
I agree.
Sincere, or you just covering your bases?
It's good to see these two again. It's been so long.
Build an out saber.
Traditionally, we tell the truth during our...
I don't recall Saber being mentioned before, but I could just be forgetting.
Okay, let's just say I had a crisis of faith.
So why'd you come back?
It followed me up there.
Oh.
I owe it to Talos.
You sure you're not talking about someone else? The Fury I knew was always 3 steps ahead. Your lack of contact over the past few years sent a pretty clear message. You're not ready for this, Fury. You were never the same after the blip. So check your footing. Otherwise, someone's gonna get hurt.
It's very interesting seeing Fury like this. But I mean, it's been so long, and like, he's been missing to everyone for a while. Like, he's just been... Right. Yeah, I forgot that he also was blipped. Makes sense that he wasn't the same. It affected everyone. But yeah, the people who did get blipped would have a harder time.
Good work.
I barely made it out. Someone was waiting for me.
Someone you can identify.
No, maybe we postpone the strike.
And to the contrary, thanks to you, we have the bait.
Just having doubts. Second thoughts?
Добрый вечер. Покровские ворота.
Cool.
You have one chance to save yourself. I think that's why you're here.
The attack is planned for tomorrow. There are 3 bombs, and Gravik knows you'll be there. There are 3 couriers, including me. I'll mark each bag with infrared spray.
Okay, I'm glad they met.
Gaia's come back.
I got eyes on her. Remember, we're tracking the bags, not the people.
Infrared. Got it.
All right. Nice big X's for good visibility.
We missed the pass.
Oh, well, guess that didn't matter. Unless we can find them.
Got one carrier going northeast.
Oh, there we go. Cool.
Let's move.
I like those glasses of his. Oh, I feel like you can easily lose them. Same girl from earlier? Ah. Another change? Yep. Another change? Yep.
It's empty. No decoys.
Oh, crap. I hate that he just stood there and, oh gosh. Yeah, he stood there and looked right at him. Oh, it's not Hill. Oh gosh. I missed something, clearly. Oh, fuck this guy. Jesus. So no, Hill got shot then? No. Oh. No. I thought that was the real Fury shooting Hill that was a Skrull, but no, it was the other way around. First episode too. God damn it. Is that how the episode is ending? Really? Really? Well, heck. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is go refresh my brain on Skrull stuff from phase 3, and then I will meet you guys back here for the start of episode 2. And then I'll probably just do my recap of all 3 episodes at the very end. All right, I just read over Captain Marvel, reminded myself of what happened in that movie, reminded myself that it happened in the 90s, and then I remembered that we saw the Skrulls in Far From Home, pretending to be Fury and Hill. And then I remembered about the post-credit scene after WandaVision with Monica Rambeau and the Skrull there. So, feel a bit better now. Still, though, we have quite a big gap of time here between when we last saw Skrulls and Fury in general versus now. So, I feel like the show is going to fill in some of those gaps for us, at least I'm hoping so. Yeah, let's get into episode 2, which is called Promises. And look at this.
Been riding the desk for the past 6 years.
This is just the beginning.
That's Gaia, right? Well, clearly the whole finding a home thing did not work out yet. Trying to take over Earth. 1997 now. Okay. So shortly after Captain Marvel.
Lara, welcome.
Thank you, Fury. This is Gravik.
Gravik?
His parents were killed in the last stand against the Kree. He is smart, Fury. Knows how to survive.
Sorry to hear about your parents.
They died a brilliant death.
This work here, you know it's very dangerous.
I'm not afraid.
I can see you're not.
I love the head touching thing that they do.
Ever since...
You rephrase that. Almost ever since I met Talos.
I believed that humans and Skrulls can help each other. The world is facing a serious threat. Putting on a new face and keeping it. While you work to keep my home safe, Carol Danvers and I will find you a new one.
You have a courageous mother, Gaia.
Well, knowing what we know about what happened with Fury, you know, being blipped and all, I can understand why Gravik has gone the path that he's gone on already, but I'm very excited to see more.
I'm an American.
Always fooled. I'll never be able to keep track. Ugh, I don't even want to watch this intro. It just genuinely looks terrible, and I don't know what the point is. Aw. I got a really kind email from a viewer. That's sweet of them.
Чем могу вам помочь?
Мы ищем одного человека. Чернокожий американец. Видели у кого-нибудь похожего?
Здесь больше шансов встретить инопланетянина.
Isn't this who... This is someone. I just can't remember who. Yeah, okay.
They've gone.
Because that was the driver of the... That was who he shapeshifted into when he picked up Gaia. I love this look. Like the hat.
On these long rides, me and my mother would make up games, pass the time. Tell me something I don't know.
Even though I'd lied through my teeth, the mere fact that I did that told her everything she needed to know about me and Susie.
Tell me something I don't know about the destruction of Skrullos.
You know everything there is to know about it, Fury.
Name of the game is tell me something.
He's like, play the game. Damn it.
We were overpowered by the Kree. We held them off for as long as we could.
I think he knows that part.
The million of us that were left, we fled.
Tell me something I don't know about the Skrulls that fled.
They're here. All of us.
Wait. You're telling me there's a million Skrulls walking amongst us right now? Have you lost your reptilian ass mind?
That's a big thing to keep hidden. Holy.
You lied to me. We were being hunted across the universe. I could let my people be annihilated or summon them here to Earth. What would you have done?
This ain't about me.
Oh, right, but you find using us as your spies and your errand boys, as long as it's on your terms.
Yeah.
The host gets to set the terms of the visitation.
Remember
What
that
happens when the host disappears? Huh? Because you were gone.
Yeah.
And I didn't think you were coming back. I really didn't.
Yeah, like 5 years. It's such a long time. That's plenty of time to think of something new and do it.
You didn't want me to know.
My hope is that with your help, Skrulls and humans can coexist here on Earth.
Humans can't coexist with each other, Talos. You've been here long enough to know that. We've been at war with each other since we could walk upright. There is not enough room or tolerance on this planet for another species.
I agree.
Neither is this trade department.
Oh, Jesus.
I think this is your style.
Yeah, Fury promised them a home during, before, anyway. Yeah, promise, like, Carolyn and I will find you a home, and you need to help us. The Skrulls have held up their end of the bargain, right? Fury hasn't for his, and yeah, the blip really threw a wrench into things. 5 years is a long freaking time.
Elizabeth?
Were you there?
Yeah.
So that was Hill.
But he won't even tell me where on planet Earth my daughter was killed.
She died in Moscow. Someone wanted to hurt me, so they hurt her.
You're the reason I'm taking my daughter back home in a box.
I'm sorry I couldn't protect her, Elizabeth.
Maria believed in you. She would have followed you to the gates of hell and back.
She really would have.
I don't know what Maria died for out there. Don't let it be for nothing.
Yeah, it's not like he can tell her the truth.
Several bombs exploded today at an annual celebration in Moscow, killing at least 2,000.
Oh my gosh. 2,000. Holy.
All signs point towards imminent retaliation from Russia for what the Kremlin regards as an all-out declaration of war by the Americans.
They're all saying we had something.
Hello, Shooter McGavin. He's an actor that I always forget his actual name because Shooter is the first that comes to mind. Oh, gosh.
It's just vapors. Old. You know I could have killed him if I wanted to. You don't punish a man by giving him what he wants. You just get me to the council meeting.
Seems someone didn't get just a retire memo.
Well, I also didn't get a formal invitation, Mr. Secretary General.
The purpose of tonight is to determine what punishment, if any, should be meted out on the individual who has imperiled us all. You murdered over 2,000 innocent humans, and yet you don't seem remotely remorseful.
What the hell gives you the right to disobey this council?
What gives me the right?
They're all Skrulls? They're all Skrulls? Oh boy. But he's not wrong. It, didn't happen.
Garuma arwar mij nas gajak pech nas pashach. I think it's a
And what happens if the Avengers return?
You don't think I thought about that?
We need to streamline our chain of command.
I nominate Gravik to the post of Skrull General.
Traitor, you were in on this with him the entire time. I'm the commander of NATO. I can mobilize 1 million troops at the snap of a...
I fear each one of you has forgotten our history. We did not end up homeless refugees because we were unwilling to wage war. Because we were too willing. I do not support your coup, and I do not submit.
Does this mean she dies?
You go in peace, sister. You'll not be harmed.
Who's she calling? Talos? Talos?
Shelley,
The council just voted him general.
set up a meet between me and Gravik. Public place.
Gravik has changed.
So have I. Soren's dead.
But if you can't keep it together, you will not walk out alive.
Shirley, set up the meet.
I'm proud of her for being like, no, fuck this. I don't support this. I'm out of here. Guy's really keeping her eyes on them.
You don't have it.
Harvest wasn't there.
It's back to scavenging.
Gravik has given me multiple locations for the harvest, all of them empty. Our fearless leader
Don't know what I was looking at there.
Respectfully, Prime Minister, I can't take the authenticity of Russian-supplied photos at face value. However, I will be more than happy to have them analyzed at our facilities at Langley.
How do you explain Mr. Fury's presence in Moscow?
Alleged presence, madam. Slovakia rolls its eyes at me one more time, I'm gonna put on a suit and carpet bomb it.
Why are you here, Colonel?
Until such time as you can present an actual shred of evidence to back those concerns up, I'm afraid sensitivity is all you're gonna be getting from us.
I think he handled that well.
Rhodes.
Nice suit. Armani.
Brioni.
Pretty expensive for a government salary.
Yeah, well, my other suit's made of titanium, so this actually constitutes considerable savings.
You sound frustrated. What's the matter? Croatia talking crap?
Slovakia.
Well, carpet bomb their ass.
Oh, I'm excited for this.
Should I be worried about poison?
You should be worried about spending the rest of your days in a Siberian retirement community. I'm this close to handing your ass over to the Russians.
Forgetting your rank here, Colonel Rhodes?
I'm the last friend you got.
I was there trying to stop the attack.
You not only set the stage for World War III, but you simultaneously flipped all of our allies to Team Russia.
That is a big deal.
How well do you know your security detail? What if I told you they were all spies?
Hydra?
Yeah, if Hydra was a bunch of green guys who could shapeshift into your daddy. So how long have you known about them?
Oh, he's known.
About 15 years ago, I was part of an eyes-only top-secret presentation.
So that must mean more people know. They've kept it a big old secret.
Pentagon was concerned that they might get into their heads to invade us one day from the inside.
It's real. It's happened.
Yep.
That's not possible.
Well,
that's what I thought too, but it's true.
Yeah.
And here's the crazy part. We're being invaded and we can't even tell who the invaders are.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
This is my war, Brody. I need you to back me on this.
I just spent all the political capital I had in getting Maria Hill's body back from the Russians.
Are you really talking to me about politics right now?
I'm here as an envoy of the United States government,
Yeah.
Fury.
It's gotta get political. Yeah.
We protect the planet by protecting our seat at the table.
Are you forgetting who helped you get your seat at the table? Men who look like us don't get promoted because of who our daddies know. Every ounce of power we wrestle from the vice grip of the mediocre Alexander Pierces who run this world was earned in blood. So let's make the power mean something. Help a brother out. Colonel Rhodes will let you know when he's ready to go.
The car's for you, Fury. These men are gonna escort you outside, then you're going to the airport.
Oh.
The reason we wrestled this power from mediocre men who don't look like us was not simply to turn around and hand it to mediocre men who do. The point of this power is to be uncompromising, to be able to sit across from a man we greatly admire, with whom we share an entire professional, personal, ancestral history with, and to tell him without any reservation that he's fired.
Is it you to fire me?
Nobody sent me. I volunteered. But that mess that you created in Moscow that resulted in getting one of our best people murdered, you earned all this smoke, brother.
Well, this didn't go well, did it?
Are you seriously under the impression that just because you stripped me of my titles, I relinquished my DNA?
Careful, Fury. You wonder why you're out.
I'm Nick Fury. Even when I'm out, I'm in.
Well, There's a little bit of the old Nick Fury back right there.
Эта дверь была заперта.
Yes, and now that the door is unlocked, what does that tell you about me indoors?
I love her attitude.
I've thrown everything at him and he hasn't said a word. What makes you think you can get him to speak?
Oh, I can be quite persuasive.
I believe that.
Now, shall we do this the easy way or the other way?
I'm gonna break these chains. I'm gonna break every bone in your body.
The other way it is. Well, now that's confirmed. Let's party, shall we?
Yikes. No hesitation, just immediate snip, snip of the finger. Groot!
I'll never talk to you.
Well, that's very brave. But everyone talks when their blood starts to cook at 160 degrees centigrade. It's a biochemical imperative. The smart ones start talking earlier than that. You a smart one? Right, no, didn't think so.
Go ahead. Put it in my arm. I don't care.
You sure about that, bud? Oh, what a spot to stick that. Like being cooked from the inside out.
I don't know, please.
I need to know where Gravik is and where he'll be.
I don't know, I swear.
This looks so uncomfortable.
He's building a machine.
What kind of machine?
Yes, what is that
to make us
machine?
stronger.
Who's leading the science?
Some married couple. Gravik will kill me.
Well, I'm terribly sorry, but if I don't get a name, Gravik won't get the chance to kill you.
Oh, it's uncomfortable.
The name's Dalton.
Oh, you see, that wasn't so terribly difficult, was it?
Oh. Oh boy.
Sounds like your lift is here.
Not the meat hook in the neck or back or ugh, some Dead by Daylight shit.
How very Dostoevsky.
Oh, a little tunnel.
I got him. Let's go.
What'd you tell him?
Nothing, just lies.
I don't know that he believes you.
Take him to the car.
How did they find our safe house?
Pull over. Almost there, bro.
I really like how that was done. Well, rest in peace to that guy. It's a nice home.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Better?
Oh.
Almost.
Oh. Well, that's a surprise. Oh, is that the episode? It is. Okay. Damn. Nick Fury's married to a Skrull. Not judging. Just very unexpected, that's all. But, I mean, also kind of makes sense, too. Okay, so 2 episodes in. I figure I'll just let out some brief thoughts right now, but I still will get out, like, I'll get out more thoughts kind of at the halfway mark. But so far, this story is intriguing to me. But I do feel like there's not a whole lot happening either. And, you know, I do feel like these episodes are a bit long to be long and could be a bit shorter, I feel. So yeah, that's just my initial thoughts so far of this show. I mean, Nick Fury is great. Sam Jackson is great, so I'm very much excited to see where they're taking this. I do feel like by the end, I mean, the Skrulls can't succeed here, but I'm so curious what route they're gonna go with this though, because it's not like Nick is out in space trying to find, you know, a home for them, right? Like he's here on Earth trying to prevent them from taking over the Earth. So do we end up with like some crazy compromise, or, you know, yeah, I'm not sure what's up. A scene in this with Rhodey and Nick Fury I thought was really great. You know, there's some good lines said back and forth with each other, and you know, I like that in this show we are getting to see some characters that we haven't seen in a very long time. Rhodey's one of them. Maria Hill, I can't believe she's dead, guys. Oh my gosh. In the first episode too, like I still can't handle that. I mean, it was great to see her for the little time we got her. Talos, it's great to have him. And our new characters too. I mean, Guy's not really new, but technically is because it's been so much time and she's all grown up now. And Graphic is interesting to me. Like I definitely understand his motivations, but yeah, I kind of want to know a little bit more. I'm hoping that I really liked that this episode started with a bunch of flashbacks. I'm kind of hoping that we do get more of those. I feel like the show, with it being 6 episodes and the fact that we've got Skrulls on the council and kind of like running the show and in charge of everything. I mean, I guess that is how you would take over the Earth if you're going to take over the Earth, is definitely get yourself infiltrated in like the highest ranking positions of the world, right? So that makes sense, but yeah, I guess you just gotta, I don't know, actually, I don't know how they're gonna go about doing this, but yeah, I'm intrigued. Just will admit that, like, I feel like the episodes are a little bit long, and could have some of the runtime of some of the other shows that we've had in the MCU. So that's my thoughts so far, but with that, let's go ahead and get into episode 3.
Do you think it will work? Bring in chaos?
Why did you join the Resistance, Beto?
I didn't want our people to keep running.
Faith in our future. All faith is built on risk.
These are who they're gonna turn into. Okay, are we gonna get a proper look at this machine now? I hope so. Looks like it.
Members of the council. Glad you could make it on short notice. I told you I had a plan for taking Earth as our own. I sent 3 operatives to infiltrate the Royal Navy and execute a strike on a key United Nations target. The only way we can counter that and claim this planet as our home is to become super ourselves.
Oh.
We're going to be uniquely programmed weapons of mass destruction.
Oh.
Super Skrulls.
Oh.
I'll invite you to join me in the extinction of the human race.
So Gravik is mad that Fury didn't hold up his end of the deal in finding them a new planet, so he's just gonna genocide humanity. Pretty excessive, just to get back at one man. All right, while this intro is going, won't lie, guys, I took a break after the first 2 episodes. I had every intention to watch this 3rd episode right after the first 2, but I took a break. And I actually found it really difficult to motivate myself to watch the 3rd episode right away, because I was reflecting on the first 2, and the more I thought about it, the more I like asked myself, am I enjoying it? Like, what do I really think about it? And just, I couldn't help but feel like it was a bit boring to start. This episode is significantly shorter. I'm really wondering if that will help, because the first 2 episodes were almost an hour long each, and I just couldn't help but feel like that was just far too long for what it was. I do know that the last half of the show, that each episode is also, like, we keep going shorter with the runtimes. So like a lot of the Marvel Phase series that we've had, where I've enjoyed the last half more than the first half, this show may be one of those too. Yes, we'll see. Another flashback. Here we go. NYC in 98.
Yes, please, Black.
This place looks really cute. I love small diners.
Looking for someone?
Yes, I am.
What does she look like?
That's the woman from last episode, right?
Varra? This new face of yours is...
Beautiful? I agree.
There's a rule that, Commander Station and operatives cannot be in.
Our unit doesn't exist, Fury. That means I don't work for you.
Looks a hell of a lot like World War III.
How can you watch that poison?
Even the broken clocks right twice a day.
It's a nice house.
Do I dare ask what calamity must have transpired to bring you home to me? It has been years.
Been apart for years.
I never harbored any illusions about the necessity of you going away, but staying away. That leaves a mark.
I retired.
Any plans for the downtime?
Well, you know, I never cared much for golf, so I'm thinking I may take up revenge. Been in touch with Gravik while I was gone?
And why are you asking me that?
'Cause I just need to be sure.
I became a widow in your absence. I wept on your pillow every night. I grieved for you. And just when I thought I had gotten past the heartbreak, you came back in the blip. And silly me, I thought we were going to undo all the pain together.
Why do I keep forgetting that he was gone in the blip?
Vanished again. Only this time it was voluntary.
Yeah.
If you're interested in who I became in your second absence, the me I was before you.
Is that a you that aligns with Gravik, or?
Don't ignore it because of me.
I don't have that information at hand right now.
Something important?
Nope.
What's she hiding? He's probably thinking that too.
Someone told the cops where we were headed, and only we knew that. It was me, you, Pagan, and Beto in the car. It's hard for Brogan to confess to something he didn't know.
Brogan, under torture. I'd imagine when they asked him where they could find you, he was forced to make an educated guess.
Is that what you do?
I'd lie. I'm a good liar.
Doesn't seem like he believes her.
See you tomorrow, early.
But I do wonder if Guy is going to get out of this, because Gravik's going down a not great path.
Apparently we're meeting about you. It's remarkable, isn't it?
Statesman of World War I.
The difference between statesmen and soldiers. You see, because one lot spends the war posing for pictures, while the other does all the killing and the dying.
He's not wrong.
You ask me, Talos, choice between having my story told in ink and oil paint, or having it written in blood. Blood all day long.
Yours and everyone else's, huh?
So that's the part I don't agree with.
So let's parley, shall we? Come on.
Well, you just get an empty cup.
I like a little bit of espresso with my sugar. You want some? Are you honestly puzzled as to why the council would prefer me as general over the likes of you?
Guys in the car. Want to come say hello?
You want to be very, very careful now.
You should be grateful that I haven't sent that back to you in a body bag yet.
Of course.
You're gonna take our people to the edge of extinction with a war with the humans.
All these miscreants know is murder.
You don't understand the first thing about humans. They're at their most formidable when they're threatened.
We really are.
You think I'm gonna let you continue this war under the cover of anonymity? You're very much mistaken. I'm gonna tell every army on Earth who it is that's attacking them. You'll lose the element of surprise.
Then you'll be the author of our people's extermination.
That's where you're wrong, because you see, they will see the difference between us. We will show them.
So then Gaia stays with me then, is it?
Now, until the end of time, my daughter's name stays out of your mouth.
Ooh. Gross. The visual of that was cool, but gross.
I believe this is yours. Thank you.
Is Gaia with him? Oh, never mind. Not me thinking that, like, that old man that we were following, like, I don't know, switch to Gaia, and then anyway, it's like a way to leave. I mean, really, the Skrulls could do that. The Skrulls could easily just disappear from that group of his.
Oh, well, what, you here to have an English breakfast, mate? Or you here to inquire after my well-being?
I love Talos. Ben is so good as him.
I'm going to need you to, use your words. Say the words.
He's talking to him like he's a 2-year-old.
Help me, Talos. Because I'm useless without you.
Help me, Talos. Because I am useless without you.
Go hand it off intel. Use the burner phone. And good role model.
Neptune is a British sub. I know who to call.
First, I want an apology.
I just gave away the only one of those I had today.
Well, you'll have to double down, because you rather rudely attached a nasty bug to my beloved hoot.
Tell me that's not the name of that owl clock.
Not anymore, he has a new name now. Nicholas Fury. He has a rather dashing little eye patch now.
Mm-hmm.
Neptune is planning to launch on the UN delegation. That would mean World War III. At least one of Gravik's rebels has infiltrated command. Can you make the call?
I'm dealing with my own infiltration at the moment. Name is Commodore Robert Fairbanks.
Ah, can I get a photo and address?
Shall I tell him you're on your way?
Yeah, tell him that.
You know what? I
Not a dog owner picking up shit in the frame. Why?
Dog's a man's best friend.
Oh, they're talking about it. Okay.
Name me one other interspecies relationship where it's acceptable to clean up.
Okay. Kicking off a conversation then. That's
Cleaning
fair.
up your poop for the last 30-something years.
Oh, that's rich.
The truth's a mother dog, right?
That's really what you think? That the whole time we've known each other, you've been cleaning up my mess.
You got a different take on it?
Yeah.
You didn't start ascending the ranks until me and 19 of my people signed on as your invisible spy network. Every time you were promoted inside S.H.I.E.L.D., we did that. Every terror attack you prevented, we did that.
Well.
I don't even need to hear a bloody thank you from you. It was my pleasure, mate.
Aww.
Least you can do is not rewrite history when the guy who helped write it with you the first time sitting right next to you.
You remember Bob, the guy that's gonna launch a nuclear attack?
I'm sorry, I didn't realize that.
No, that's because you were too busy riding the we did that wave. You got any more abuse you want to hurl my way?
Isn't being abusive. Just having a conversation. Just reminding you how much they have how much work they've done with everything that you've accomplished.
No, I just left you.
Oh.
Wow. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, leave the kid be. Good call.
Sorry, Nick. I was busy kicking Bob's ass. Second floor. Last door down the hall.
Copy that. Nobody calls me Nick, Bob.
I'll let him go when you let my son go.
This is not a negotiation, Bob. Thanks for saving my life, Fury. No problem, Talos. Anytime. What you working on over there, Bob?
Nothing good, of course.
This has to be a mistake. The message has been authenticated, Captain. You are obliged to strike.
Man's like, excuse me? No.
Are you gonna kill my dad?
I just need your dad to do the right thing. Come on.
But what if he doesn't?
You're afraid of going against Gravik. I could protect you.
You couldn't protect yourself coming through that door. You're a shell of the general you used to be.
Why don't you shapeshift back into this piece of trash and call in an abort on that missile strike?
Great idea. Why didn't I think of that? Maybe because he's the only one who knows the code word.
Yeah.
These are CENTCOM's orders. Do you understand?
You can't ask why when it's something massive like this that's completely unprecedented.
I'm giving you 3 seconds to give me that code, or I'm gonna aim higher, or maybe lower. You got minutes to figure out that code. If we can't make your friend here tell us.
Yeah, we're running out of time.
Traitors like you are the reason people have been walking in exile for 30 years. You can't even keep your daughter's loyalty. Or is she the spineless traitor feeding you information?
Now what?
Commodore Robert Fairbanks.
I need his launch termination password now.
How is she gonna get it?
What can we do?
Initiate go position.
We're really cutting this close, as per usual. Right. I totally forgot about all this. So she can just go in and find it. Crazy.
You got it? Okay, now run.
Initiating go position.
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Abort. Exercise. Code word, Zachary.
Abort launch.
All right. Why do I feel like Gravik's gonna be waiting for her?
So why didn't you take the deal?
What deal?
Gotta be hard for you to be fighting with him when deep down in your bones you believe in what he's doing.
Does he?
That he is. You still don't know me better than that.
Gravik wants to wipe humans.
I'm not with Gravik, because I'm with you.
That's what I'm saying. He's waiting for her, isn't he? Yep.
I heard about the failed strike. Our men need exfiltration.
I didn't fail. That plane would have been valuable. Finding the traitor was essential.
Oh, turn around.
No. You will look at me. Are you a leader of Skrulls or our worst enemy?
Jesus. Well, that was really cold. But I mean, from his perspective, like, I get it, but Talos is gonna... I already can't look... I cannot look forward to it. Guys, hella suspicious. Is he following her?
St. James Church, 1 hour.
I need to speak to Gravik.
Yeah, well, you're talking to me.
Crap. Crap. Okay. Significantly shorter runtime. Oh, you know what I haven't been checking for? Shoot. I just realized I haven't been checking for post-credit scenes, which is so unlike me. That's so unlike me. I don't know that I've missed any for the first 2 episodes now that I'm now that I'm realizing that. Let me just quickly check. Okay, no, there hasn't been. We're good. Sorry, I just had a moment of panic. I'm actually, you know what? Now that I see that the first 3 episodes don't have post-credit scenes at all, I'm actually digging the decision for them not to do that. Especially with a show that's as short as 6 episodes, you know? Like, I have found that kind of a little bit of an odd choice here and there in the past. Anyway, I will say right off the top, a shorter runtime, noticeable, does make a difference, especially since this show is continuing with this general pace of, like, I don't know. This is definitely a more dramatic show. Not a whole lot of haha moments, you know, very, very serious. And so, but I still just feel like the pace is a little bit like, I don't know. Maybe it's not the pace at all. Maybe it's just boring. Maybe it's just a little bit on the boring side. Gaia is dead. That is not something I expected at all. I don't know. I never had it in my brain that there would be any risk to Gaia. But I guess I should always expect that there may be some unexpected deaths, especially in the Marvel world. People get hurt, people get killed. I don't know. I figured Emilia Clarke as her was going to be with us through to the end. Now that she's gone. Talos. The effect on Talos. Is he... I'm curious if he's now going to kind of get the energy that I think Nick Fury kind of wants to see from him right now. I don't know. I mean, he's going to be heartbroken, of course. when is he going to find out is my question. I guess he'll have to start digging the moment that he tries to get something from her and she's obviously not responding. Gravik is interesting to me because he doesn't feel like a strong villain to me right now, but his actions and his motivations and like what he wants is extremely evil. Just like I said, like I don't know. Like, I understand being mad at Nick Fury. I understand being frustrated that you've been looking for a home for a very, very long time and that hasn't happened for you. But to decide to genocide literal billions of people as like revenge against that just seems like the most excessive thing that you could do. To just kind of be like, well, I guess we're never finding a home, so we're just going to completely take over the one that we're on. It is, it's something that I wish, like I'm interested in that, to see it, but it's something that I almost think could maybe be done better in a film over a very limited series. Because, and this is, I mean, we've talked about this before with some of these Marvel series, but, you know, there's some Marvel series where I've really enjoyed every single episode and, you know, I've appreciated that it was a series over a movie, but then there has been a number of series as well where I kind of am left feeling like this could have been a 2.5-hour movie. And, you know, we're 3 episodes into Secret Invasion, so essentially we have watched a 2.5-hour movie right now. And I do feel like it is a little bit on the slower side for me that with 3 episodes to go with half the story left to tell, I do feel like I think this could have been a really strong movie, I think, because the story is intriguing to me, and I want to see this through to the end. So I don't want to sit here and be like, I'm hating this. I'm definitely not hating this. I'm not even really super disliking it. It's a struggle between like enjoying what they're trying to do with this story and like trying to have hope in it, but kind of just feeling a little bit underwhelmed. Well, not even a little bit underwhelmed, just feeling underwhelmed in general about what has been given to us. I think by shortening the runtime to an actual proper movie, then it gives an opportunity for there to be like a good balance of some like really crazy action, and then the longer scenes that really get extended in this show, you know, would be significantly shortened and just a little bit more do like you hit through the beats of things a little bit faster. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling right now. I mean, Sam Jackson, as always, great as Fury. I do really wish that we were 3 episodes in, halfway through. I really wish that we were exploring Nick's struggle a little bit more, because it's clearly there, it's clearly present, and it keeps being brought up every so often. You know, you were gone for 5 years during the blip, and then after the blip you left, right? His wife was saying that to him, and just kind of acknowledging that, you know, she felt that she had become a widow, and then he was back, and oh my gosh, but then he left again. And so, you know, she was struggling as well. But, you know, Nick's been through a lot, and he's clearly a changed man. This show could not make that more clear about, like, you know, he keeps saying like the old me, and other people keep saying the old you, and blah, blah, blah. And like, yeah, I really wish that we were exploring that a little bit more. Now we might in the last half of the show, obviously, you know, still have episodes 4, 5, and 6 left to watch. So maybe we do get there a little bit more. I also do kind of wish, I mean, even though we're telling this story at a certain period of time, you know, we are getting some flashback moments, and I kind of wish they were perhaps a little bit more, like maybe more of them were done. Maybe we get more in the last half, I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm definitely interested enough to finish it, but just knowing that kind of the general sentiment of this show is that people were kind of underwhelmed by it, I can definitely understand that. First half of this in, yeah, I can feel that, and I can understand that. But I am excited for what they're going to continue to do with this. So with that, I now turn it to you and ask you to leave your comments down below about this first half of Secret Invasion. If I've missed anything, any kind of connections, any little Easter eggs or whatever, feel free to let me know. Let me know your thoughts on characters. And yeah, we'll see you back here for the last half. If you're not yet subscribed, click here to do so you don't miss out on any of my reactions. And if you want to watch something else of mine, click on over here. Once episodes 4, 5, and 6 are out, I will put that video up here. So anyway, have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Take care.